Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy or Amy Louise. I am a professionally trained makeup artist of 13 years now, and my videos are all about educating you, helping you grow and develop your own skills with makeup. Today I'm doing a little bit more of it's a different video, but it's still makeup related. I just literally just found some of my old beauty therapy books from when I very first did my training. I mean, oh my gosh, I've got my hot stuff. I have my college work and folders, and I kind of want to go through them and do my makeup according to this, which is crazy. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to see the difference in makeup from then till now. I mean, these are all I don't know what's just fallen out, but this is when you go through and you do your theory and stuff, this is all about blood vessels in the body. Yeah, it's crazy to think this is from when I did massage, which obviously is not what I'm going to be doing today, but yeah, there's certificates in here, health and safety assessments, all sorts in here. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna pop this one away. So we have this. This is the MVQ Level 2 Janet Sims A Practical Guide to Beauty Therapy 2nd edition. I don't think this one was makeup. I think this was all facial and skincare and stuff. Oh no, there is makeup. Chapter 7. Let's go to chapter 7. Chapter 7. Makeup choosing and using cosmetics. After working through this chapter, you will be able to appreciate the range of makeup services available, adapt makeup application for a range of different clients and services, assess your client for makeup, appreciate the effects of colour and texture when designing a makeup, carry out safe hygienic makeup treatments, choose and use makeup products to achieve the desired effect, complete a makeup chart for a client, and advise a client on retail makeup purchases. I have not done a makeup chart since I was at college. Since I did training, I've never had a client ask for a makeup chart. It's hilarious to me that they are saying that this was a regular thing. It really was not. Basic day makeup. Client generally prefers a more natural looking makeup for day wear. Lightweight products in subtle shades are used to enhance a client's natural colouring and emphasize their best features. Products are carefully blended to avoid hard demarcation lines which show up very clearly in natural daylight. Makeup for evening and special occasions. Why can I not talk? Whatever the event, the client wants to look special and when the event is special. Some special occasions take place outside, blah blah blah. It's a lot of words, but not a lot of actual makeup. Give me the makeup information. Okay, so this is all about photographic makeup, working on models and that sort of stuff. This is crazy. It's just crazy to me that this is the way we did our makeup. This book's more about the techniques. When I got my kit for my makeup, to go to college to do it, you got a foundation, a flat foundation brush, a powder brush, a blush brush, a bronzer brush, a spoolie, an eyebrow comb, and maybe 3 eyeshadow brushes. One was like a flat top. Let me see if I've got one. Something like that, just like a really flat top domed eyeshadow brush. And then you got a smaller version of that, and then I believe 2 different fluffy brushes. You got like a larger one and like a medium. There was no small brushes. Oh, and there was an eyeliner brush, just like a straight let me see if I've got one I can grab. Haha, just like one of these regular eyeliner brushes, and often that was used for your eyebrows, and that was it, to be honest. It's wild. Oh, and then just like all your disposables, which is just... False eyelashes should be available if applying evening makeup you may wish to enhance the final effect. When we talk false eyelashes back then, it wasn't false eyelashes that we have now. They were still strip lashes, but they were very thin and very natural. It's hilarious. Okay, 10 minutes later I finally found a green concealer. It is not what I was looking for. I do have a colour correcting palette somewhere. I know I've got one in my makeup kit, but I'm not digging that out. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to all my blemishes, which, I mean, at this point it's just scarring, but there's a lot of it. Okay, so it actually says to use a brush or a sponge. I don't have any sponges, so I'm just going to use a stippling sponge, a stippling brush. And it says to blend it out, so we're going to blend all of this green out. I do not colour correct my face. The only time I ever do colour correction really is if someone's got very, very dark under eyes, or like a birthmark that they really want to cover, something that's very like obvious, then I will ask them, and if they say that they don't want any trace of it and they want to hide it as much as possible, then I will go in and colour correct. But generally foundation nowadays, you can get such good ones that it pretty much covers anything. So colour correction now is... it's almost redundant. I know a lot of people still do it. And then it says to conceal over the top with a cream concealer. The only cream concealer I think I have are the Sample Beauty ones, which I absolutely love. And I've just dropped. This is too pale for me, but that's okay because we are going in with the green. So it's not a problem. I'm just going to take a Dress Up 142 concealer buffer brush, and let's pick that up. If this was on a client, I would take it out of the pot and put it on a palette, but it's just for myself. It's my own product, so I'm just going to go straight into the pot and go over the top. Now this already is more product on my skin than I do most days, like a lot more. And this is completely unnecessary if you ask me. I can easily cover my scarring and blemishes without having to do this. And yes, base always came before the rest of your makeup. Brows, eyes, lips, all last steps. Base was where it was at. So it says a foundation is applied to produce an even skin tone, to disguise minor skin blemishes, and as a contour cosmetic. Black skin in particular is often has an uneven skin tone, requiring certain parts of the face to be lightened and others darkened to produce an even skin tone. Foundation is available as a cream, a liquid, a gel, or a cake. It is composed of water, powder, oil, a humectant such as glycerol, inorganic pigment, and additives which protect the skin from the environment, such as sunscreens and moisturizers. That is true, but still put moisturizer and skin and like sunscreen on beforehand because it's not enough. some foundations contain anti-aging ingredients such as vitamin E. These are to neutralise free radicals, natural chemicals thought to be responsible for damaging the skin and producing signs of aging for lines and wrinkles. Okay, applying the foundation. If the foundation is in a jar, remove some from its container using a clean disposable spatula. We have pumps now. Put it on a clean makeup palette. Foundation may be used either a large soft brush which is stroked over the face of the skin, or a cosmetic sponge. It should be applied to one area of the face at a time in an outward stroking movement. Use a cosmetic sponge to blend the foundation. Take care you blend at the hairline and the jawline, avoiding clogging the eyebrows with foundation. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay, when they say foundation brush, but then it was either this kind of fluffy foundation brush or a flat foundation brush, which is very different to now. I use these brushes for contour, blush, bronzer, never foundation, and very rarely will you see a foundation brush with this kind of fluffy build basically. So I'm going to pick out a foundation. It's been a while, but I'm going to go in with the EX1 Invisiwear liquid foundation. I'm going to pump it onto my palette, and it says outward motions. And I remember always being told to start from the inside and work outwards so that you have a thinner veil of foundation on the edges of the skin, because you generally don't have that much issues around the edge of the skin and it blends easier into the skin. It's less noticeable. But I had such severe acne like on my chin and my jawline that's where I needed the most, and I hated it. So I remember being told to start on the nose, which now I don't put foundation on my nose really. It's like whatever's left on my brush is what goes on my nose. Like it's the tiniest amount. Right. Let's sweep outwards. I remember this so clearly. Oh my god, my skin has never looked worse. Over the eyes, because that's what we was told to do, and it was always up and out above the nose and then down and out the rest of the skin. I feel like I need to wash my face. Like I said, I don't have a sponge, so I'm just gonna have to do my best to blend with this brush, which honestly I don't remember using a brush like this that often when I was training. It was often your hand or a flat foundation brush. Look at how pale and ghostly I look. My foundation is done. So contour cosmetics. Changing the shape of the face and facial features can be achieved with careful application of contour cosmetics. These products draw attention either towards or away from facial features and can create the optical illusion of perfection. Contour cosmetics include highlighter, shaders and blushes. These are available in powder, liquid and cream forms. Highlighters draw attention towards, they emphasize. Shaders draw attention away, they minimize. And blush add warmth to the face and emphasize facial contours. Yes, like contour, I think a lot of people think that is a new thing, and it's really not. So it says to set my face with a translucent powder, so I'm just gonna quickly do that. Okay, so usually I've gone in with cream products before I powder. That wasn't really a thing. It was either or. It was very rarely both, unless it was like stage makeup, then you would go in with both. But for the everyday person, it's foundation, powder, and then blush, which is like I always contour and bronze and then blush, but according to this it is blush first. It says stroke the contour brush over the powder blusher, tap the brush gently to dislodge excess blush, apply the blusher to the cheek area, carefully placing the product according to the effect you wish to create. The direction of the brush stroke should be upwards and outwards towards the hairline. Keep the blusher away from the nose and avoid applying blusher too near the outer eye. This hurts my soul. I always put it over the nose and I always take it up into the temple area because it suits my face shape best. But it's saying there is a no-no. Apply more blusher if necessary. And then there are face charts for where to apply your blush. So I have quite a round face. So it says broad and short corrective makeup, apply highlighter in a thin band down the central portion of the face to create an illusion of length. Shader may be applied over the angle of the jaw to the temples. Apply blusher in a triangular shape with the base of the triangle running parallel to the ear. Okay. So I'm actually going to go in with an angled brush because this is what we often had for blush. This is the Morphe E4. I'm going in with the Coral by Beauty Bay. So it says to go into a triangle shape, keep it away from the ear and the temple. So it's basically right here. On the apples of the cheeks. It was basically always on the apples of the cheeks. Oh god. Next is highlighter, and highlighter wasn't really how we think of highlighter now. Highlighter was usually a powder or a cream that was lighter than the rest of your face and it was matte. Now I'm not going to do that because I'm already hurting myself. So I'm just going to go in with a powder highlighter on a nice fluffy brush. This one, I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what brush this is. Let me find a highlighter, and it says to only keep it to the center of the face, not on the cheekbones. So it was nose, and it wasn't like tip of the nose, bridge of the nose, it was just down the center. Forehead, and then down the center. And this was it. Really want to put it on my cheeks. Really want to put it on my cheeks. And then we're going on to bronzer or contour. It's contour. I'm going to go in with my MAC contour palette, and generally whatever you used on, what am I saying? Whatever brush you used to contour, it was your blush, your bronzer too. So going according to this, I'm just doing pretty much straight line and my temples. I'm not doing my nose because it is proportionate to my face, which I'm not going to say it's not. It says that you can contour the nose and forehead, cheeks, jaw, all that, but according to this for my face shape, it is only the corners of my hairline, which I do anyway, cheeks and temples. I could do my jaw as well, but I'm choosing not to. And that is the contour portion of this makeup done. It hurts my soul. Eyeshadow, here's the fun part. I eyeshadow adds colour and definition to the eye area. The different types include matte, pearlized, metallic and pastel. They are available in cream, crayon and powder form. The eyeshadows are composed of either oil and liquid, oil and water emulsions or waxes containing inorganic pigments to give colour. Okay. Cream eyeshadows are not very popular. They are difficult to blend and quickly settle into the creases. They are usually used by clients who have a dry or mature skin. Still true. Protect the skin beneath the eye with a clean tissue. This is to collect small particles of eyeshadow that may fall during application. I can't do that on myself, honestly. I need one hand for a mirror and one hand for a brush. I'm not going to be able to do that. And this is why most people now do their eyes first. Lift the skin at the brow slightly to keep the tissue taut, enabling you to reach the skin near the base of the eyelashes. No, do not do that. Do not adjust the skin. Like when you're doing eyeliner and you pull it, when you release, it's a different shape. If you lift this, it's a different shape when you relax, and you don't walk around with your eyebrows raised and your finger like this to like walk around wild with. So don't do that. Use what you've got. Like if your eyes are hooded, make the most of them, and use that to your advantage. Apply a selected eyeshadow to the lid using a sponge or brush applicator. Highlight beneath the brow bone and using a brush apply a darker shadow to the socket area beginning at the outer corner of the eye. Blend the colour evenly to avoid harsh lines. Okay, so we are going to do that. I'm going to go in with, what is this? Zoeva Spice of Life. This is pretty reminiscent of the kind of shadows that we had when I was training. So it says shadow, what did it say? I can't remember. A shimmer or a matte on the lid was usually what we went with. So I'm going to go in with a flat brush. This is a Jessup 233 cream shader. And we would literally just apply it right across the lid with a flat brush. Almost painting it on, honestly. Okay, next it says highlight beneath the brow bone. And that was always a matte highlight. So I'm going to go in. I just used Fortuous Moment, which is this kind of pinky colour. And now I'm going in with the Nuance, which is a bone colour, with a fluffy brush. And this is going under the brow bone. It was always matte. It was never a shimmer. My brows aren't done. I have the palest skin of life, and I know that foundation does match me. It matches, but there's no definition to my face, there's no warmth, there's no life to my skin. And then it says to use a darker shadow in, what does it say? Using a brush, apply a darker eyeshadow to the socket area beginning at the outer corner of the eye. Blend the colour evenly to avoid harsh lines. So I'm going to go in with, what does that say? Surprises of Life. So it was always windscreen wiper motions. And then pretty much just pack it on the outer edge of the eye. And this was like the way to do eyeshadow. It rarely went past the lid, and it never went like up near the eyebrow or was winged out or anything like that, really. Unless you was like on stage, then it would. But just like the everyday person, this was it. And even this is a little bit too much. I'm just going to take another fluffy brush just to blend that out just a little bit more, because that seems too much. Now doing this way, it's a very soft makeup look. The shimmer on the lid is almost non-existent. It's kind of just dissolved into the rest of the shadow. I mean, there's colour there, but it's not anything substantial. Okay, so next it is saying that we need to apply eyeliner. I remember this very clearly every look was finished with eyeliner. Every single look, no matter what, you had eyeliner on, and it was always a pencil topped with an eyeshadow, and it was always black or really dark brown. So I'm gonna just go and hunt for a pencil eyeliner. This one is my Pat McGrath Labs Permagel Ultra Glide Pencil in Extreme Black. I literally only have this because Cheryl, one of my patrons, actually sent me it. If it wasn't for her, I would not have this, because I don't really bother with pencil eyeliners anymore. So it's just saying to lift the brow with your finger like this and apply a line right across the lashes and not to wing it out. So let's go ahead now. I'm not going to lift my brow just simply because I'm blind and I need to be able to see in a mirror. And then in the waterline too. Oh my god, I'm definitely washing this off. I'm like walking around as a teenager with makeup like this and looking like a panda and not being a fan of the way I looked in general, and I don't think the makeup helped, I'm gonna be honest. And then it was always a matching shadow, so I'm just gonna take my ABH Noir and an angled brush, if I can find one. Next it says to apply mascara. You can either use liquid, cream or block mascara or cake mascara, which I think I've only ever used once in my entire life, and that was at college because they had a block mascara. I don't even know if it's still available to buy like a block mascara now, unless like one of those like indie brands have come out with one that have, you know, tried to do like a old-timey makeup collection. And then it's just talking about correcting eye shape and dark circles, wider eyes, closer eyes, round eyes, prominent eyes, overhanging lids, deep set eyes, downward slanting eyes, which was basically just to do a wing, a very dramatically upturned but tiny wing, and then small eyes. Okay, so lashes, you can curl them and then apply mascara to finish the look, which I will do in a sec. And then lips, which was just a lipstick basically, maybe a gloss if you are feeling a little bit fancy. And then it's just talking about colours that match your skin tone, your hair and stuff. And then brows, which, let me find a brush. Oh my god, it's actually called a brow liner. So I'm going in with a Jessup 322 brow liner. It's an angled brush, and I've got to find an eyeshadow because I don't have any brow powders in my personal collection. I do have them in my kit. I think I'm going to go in with a Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette, and I'm going to mix beans that are white and freshly toasted, so this and this. The way we did brows was very basic. It was just to brush through the brows, lighter in the front, darker on the tails, and it was very, very soft. There wasn't really structure. It was more just a little bit of pigment through the brow, and I remember doing this before I trained in makeup because my brows were naturally very, very light and very, very sparse. Luckily my brows have come a long way since, due to tinting, and I don't know, they just decided to grow a bit more. But yeah, my brows were basically non-existent for the first like 18 years of my life, maybe longer. Honestly, my brows really started to come in when I had my son, when I was pregnant. My brows decided to grow. But before then, I didn't really have brows. So I would fake it with eyeshadow on either an angled brush or just like a regular eyeliner brush and just kind of wiggle it in there. It was more just like a shadow of colour like below the brows rather than like hair strokes or anything like that. And honestly, that doesn't look that bad. And then do I have a spoolie? No, I don't have a spare spoolie. I'm just going to use a brow brush because this is another thing that we used to use to brush through. Honestly, I'm not mad at this brow. Use lip liner, it would match the lipstick and never darker. Like, it was very, very rare to use a different colour lip liner to lipstick. That's too pale, so I'm just going to go over with a pinky one. Oh god, I remember this colour lipstick on me. I wore a lipstick like this most days through high school. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, mascara, and I think we are pretty much done. Okay, this is my makeup according to my old teachings, my old college books. This is crazy. Like, overall it doesn't look that bad. Would I add more colour to the face and more definition? Yes. Would I do something more with the eyes? Yes. Do I hate this lip colour? Yes, but it's very in keeping with what I remember wearing at the time. Do I need to do my hair? Yes, because I haven't, and I'm being lazy, alright. Would I go out in public? If I change the lip and add a bit more to the face, yeah. I might make that into a video turning this makeup into something half decent. Is it terrible? No. The best thing I think are the brows. Like, they look, let's just get a little closer, they don't look that bad. My skin looks so cakey. I don't know if my camera is going to pick up on how cakey this looks, but I'm not a fan. Yeah, I've used all modern products. I was using old products, not like expired, but like the same products as what I would back then, it would be a very different story. But I had fun reminiscing more than anything. Let me know what you think. Do you want to see another video? I can do like a different look according to these books and just kind of read them ahead of time and get my plan together, because honestly I had no plan when sitting down to do this video. I didn't even look through the books I saw and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to film a video with these books. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. I hope you enjoyed this. It's just a little bit of fun, and I will see you on the next one.